Acha, okay, fine. So,
Good evening,
yes,
sir.
Aditya, what was the last topic?
So we did packing efficiency.
Packing efficiency, we did packing efficiency, we did, yeah, this thing, huh? Did we discuss the density wala problem? Density?
No, sir.
We have not discussed the density. Okay, fine. Then today we shall just start off with the density, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I suppose DPS follow ka right after vacation you'll be having a exam, right? PE1.
Yes, sir.
So what are the syllabus? May I know?
First two chapters.
The syllabus as well. Okay, fine. Good. Chalo. So today we shall just start off with this very important session. Okay, so today we shall learn how to calculate the density of a unit cell. Right? Okay, we are supposed to do this. So calculation of density of a unit cell. Okay. So first of all, we all know the formula of density. Pata hai sabko. So density is equal to
Mass
what?
upon volume.
Okay, fine. Good. Very good. Density is equal to mass by volume. So density of a unit cell means we are talking about kiska mass. We are talking mass of what?
Unit cell.
Unit cell का mass होता है. What is a unit cell made up of?
Atoms.
Unit cells are made up of some atoms, and these atoms are present in different numbers. This is simple cubic में how many atoms are there in a unit cell? 1. Face centered में total how many atoms are there? 4. Body centered में कितना atoms होता है एक unit cell में? 2. So the mass of a unit cell means किसका mass के बारे में बात करें हम लोग. Mass of a unit cell means we are talking about the mass of what?
Solid.
We are talking about mass of atoms. Exactly. Unit cell का कोई mass ही नहीं है. Unit cell का एक just तुम्हारा arrangement है. जो unit cell तो कैसे हम लोग ने obtain किया था? By joining the lattice points. Lattice point को join किया, unit cell मिला था हम लोग ने. So unit cell में the particles present है. So mass of unit cell means we are talking about the mass of particles, right? Mass of particles present in the unit cell. And किसका volume के बारे में बात करें हम लोग? Definitely we are talking about the volume of a unit cell. Right? Okay, we are talking about volume of a unit cell. Fine. So there's the approach. Right? Okay. Now, suppose, let us suppose what does this Z indicate, guys? What does this Z indicate? It indicates the, as discussed previously, number of atoms per unit cell. Number of atoms per unit cell. Z. And let your capital M, it denotes the molar mass or atomic mass. It denotes the molar mass, right? Molar mass of element. It denotes the molar mass of element. Okay. And suppose again A, it denotes the age length. It denotes the age length of units, and these age length are normally expressed in picometer, where 1 picometer equals to 10 to the power minus 10 centimeter, or it is normally expressed in Armstrong, where 1 Armstrong is equal to 10 to the power minus 8 centimeter. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, as per the mole concept, what is atomic mass? What is atomic mass? As per the mole concept, Atomic mass is the mass of how many atoms?
Sir.
Yes.
Yeah, answer, sir.
Atomic mass का concept क्या है? What is atomic mass? It is the mass of one atom, or it is the mass of how many atoms? Now we have discussed in solution. Say atomic mass मतलब as per the mole concept, atomic mass मतलब it is the mass of one mole of an element. And one mole में कितने particles होते हैं? Avogadro number. So atomic mass in actually it is the mass of Avogadro number of particles. Okay. So atomic mass यहाँ पर n है, molar mass. So Avogadro number of particles we can say इसका mass कितना है? इसका mass है तुम्हारा m gram है. Avogadro number of particles का mass है तुम्हारा m gram. So m gram is the mass of Avogadro number of particles. So what is the mass of one particle, guys? What is the mass of one particle? Yes?
M by N.
M by N. So if I divide the atomic mass or molar mass by the Avogadro number, we'll get the mass of a single particle. Now you tell me, therefore, what will be the mass of a unit cell? What is the mass of unit cell? Tell me, what will be the mass of unit cell? एक particle का mass मैंने निकाला, it is m by n. How many such particles are there in the unit cell? कितना assume किया हम लोग ने? We have assumed how many such particles are there? We have assumed there are z number of such particles. We have assumed that there are z number of such particles. So the mass of a single particle is m by n. So the total mass of these z number of particles will be equal to z into m by na. समझ में आ रहा है? At first, using the mole concept, I found out the mass of a single particle. And in a unit cell, I have assumed there are z number of particles. Now, for simple cubic, z का value 1 होगा. For FCC, z का value 4 होगा. For BCC, z का value 2 होगा. So this is the mass of total z number of particles. Well, this is the mass of the unit cell. Now, what will be the volume of unit cell? So you have been doing this quite a bit. Volume of unit cell क्या होगा formula? What is the age length? Unit cell के age length हम लोग we symbolize by which alphabet? A or B, C. Normally we symbolize by the small letter A. Okay, so simple cubing, all the three are same. The volume of the unit cell is here A cube. Volume of the unit cell will be A cube, right? Yes. So therefore, your density of unit cell rho equals to mass of unit cell Z into m by Na divided by A cube, right? Divided by A cube. So this is the formula for calculating the density of a unit cell. So आ सकता है तुम लोगों का question, direct question आ सकता है. Explain how will you calculate the density of a unit cell? बस you can calculate the density of a unit cell by using this formula. Okay, now you tell me, if A is in picometer, if A is in picometer, now you do this on your own kindly. I'm not going to do this. If suppose A is in picometer, yes, and you want to find the density in gram per centimeter cube, not gram per picometer cube. So what will you do this? ये तो तुम्हारा picometer में दिया है question में. But if you want to find out the unit density in gram per centimeter cube, तुम picometer को किस में change करोगे?
Centimeter.
Centimeter. So what is the relationship? What is the relationship? If A is given in picometer, so यहाँ पर Na. So 1 picometer is equal to how many centimeter?
10 to the power of minus 10.
So A picometer is equal to how many centimeter? A into 10 to the power minus 10 whole cube. Right? So rho Z into M divided by, most of the students are confused out here, eh? Most of the students are confused out here, eh?
Sir,
Yes.
पिको भनेको त 12 होइन
ना इन
सेंटीमीटर
सेंटीमीटर, मीटर में 10 को -12 हो जाएगा वो, मीटर में, I'm talking about centimeter.
ए ओके सर
Okay, so if A is in picometer and if you want the density in centimeter, then obviously picometer को centimeter में change करना पड़ेगा, ये formula आएगा ना, ये खुद कर. If A is in Armstrong, but again density तुम्हारा ग्राम पर सेंटीमीटर की, क्या आएगा नीचे कर.
So, 10 to the power of -24.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, 10
Yeah,
to the power of -24.
Very good, excellent. Rho equals to Z into M. A 3 is 24, right? Now A सेंटीमीटर में दिया है तो कौन सा फॉर्मूला यूज करोगे? चलो A दिया हाइपोथेटिकल, A नॉर्मली नहीं देगा सेंटीमीटर में. चलो प्रॉब्लम में दे दिया तुम लोगों को, सेंटीमीटर में दिया. A सेंटीमीटर में तो कौन सा फॉर्मूला यूज करोगे? Now do I need to convert A into any other unit if it is given in centimeter? No, तो ये फॉर्मूला यूज करूंगा. लेकिन
Yes.
पिकोमीटर में दिया है, मुझे पिकोमीटर सेंटीमीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है तो ये वाला फॉर्मूला आ गया. ए अगर एम्स्ट्रॉम में दिया है और मुझे सेंटीमीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है तो 10 को -24 आएगा. ओके फाइन. सो इज इट अंडरस्टूड गाइस? एनी इश्यूज?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, good. So now we'll do some problems, huh? चलो, सो जल्दी करते हैं हम लोग, ठीक है? So just copy this formula. Okay, so we'll quickly do some numericals, then we'll move towards the next topic today itself. Okay. Okay, so right now, chromium Cr crystallizes. Chromium crystallizes in a PCC, body-centered cubic structure. Okay, its atomic diameter is, if its atomic diameter is 245 picometer, given in picometer, find its density. Find its density. Find its density. Okay. Given atomic mass दिया है chromium का. It's given 54, 52 and I think ये तो देने से भी चलेगा, नहीं देने से भी चलेगा. चलो. कैसे करोगे ये problem? How will you approach this problem?
So we will use that first formula, that Z into M by A cube NA. And then BCC we will put the number of particles.
Yes. चलो let us analyze this problem. इसका हम लोग postmortem करते हैं problem में. Crystallizes, chromium crystallizes in a BCC structure. मतलब what is the value of Z?
2.
Yes?
2.
2. Very good, excellent. Now, diameter twice and diameter is 245. So what will be the radius, guys? क्या होगा? 245 by 2.
Yes, sir. So 1 to 2.5.
Radius. अब मुझे तो density निकालना है ना. Density is equal to Z into M into A cube into Na. मुझे Z का वैल्यू पता है, मोलर मास का पता है, मुझे 52 है, एवोगाड्रो नंबर का दिया है, Z भी पता है, मुझे यहाँ निकालना A. A unknown है. How will you find out the value of A? Yes, राहुल कैसे निकालोगे A का वैल्यू? मुझे Z भी पता है, M भी पता है, Na भी पता है. A का वैल्यू सिर्फ निकालना. How will you find out the value of A? Yes, Rahul. For BCC, what do you know? What is the relationship between A and R? For BCC, R equals to root over
3 by 4.
3 by 4A. देखा मैंने रट्टा ही मान लो in simple language. रट लो ये. BCC, FCC. FCC के लिए R equals to A by 2 root 2. BCC के लिए R equals to root 3 by 4A. So मुझे R का वैल्यू पता है. So R equals to root over 3 by 4. So R equals to A into A. इसका वैल्यू कितना है तुम्हारा? R का वैल्यू कितना है? 245 by 2. No, so what is the value of A? What is the value of A? Twice into 245 divided by root 3. So 245 कितना है guys? 490 divided by root over 3. ये आएगा.
So take the board.
Yes, all of you are having this problem. Board is not visible. Problems are quite easy provided we have a fair idea about your log and anti-log table. Okay, so this you please do it. This will be a challenge. Okay, so I trust you. All of you will learn the log and anti-log table. I trust you. All of you will learn it. So it will take 1 hour or 1 hour maximum. Okay, fine.
Yes,
So density problem I'm not doing anymore. So these are the types of problem which you might encounter. Okay, so A cube, yes, in order to find out A cube, A का value के लिए we need log table, we need the unit of log table. और देखो if it is perfectly cube root वाला, जैसे 27 आया तो we don't need log table. 27 का cube root मतलब 3 होगा. ऐसा प्रॉब्लम देगा तो क्यों लॉग टेबल लगेगा? लेकिन यहाँ पर इसका तो परफेक्ट क्यूब रूट नहीं निकाल पाएंगे ना हम लोग. कैसे निकालेंगे? तो इसीलिए लॉग टेबल लगेगा. तो जैसे तुम्हारा 125 आएगा तो 125 का क्यूब रूट क्या है? 5 है. तो वैसे में तो हो ही जाएगा ये. But this type of problems where perfect cube does not exist, then you have to take the value of log A. Okay, then you have to take the value of log. चलो. Acha. So we have done density problem. Okay, so density problem is over. Okay. Now, so देखो ये जो close packing of spheres है ना, we saw in your packing efficiency as well. ये जो spheres है, so no matter how closely I stack them upon each other, there will be some vacant spaces left. Na? Obviously, there will be some vacant spaces which will be left. ये vacant spaces. So these vacant spaces are known as voids. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Voids बोलते हैं हम लोग. So how will you define a void then? How will you define a void? So void are the vacant spaces which are left behind the spheres. Okay. So the voids are. So how do you define a void? So a void means a vacant space. A vacant space. Okay, created in between closed packed spheres. Right? So void, they are vacant spaces which are created in between a closed packed spheres. These are known as your voids. These are known as your voids. Okay, now so voids, the concept of voids is clear now. Okay, now update clear. Now see, so I had placed two spheres out here, and I had placed a third sphere here, right? So is there a void present out here, guys? Do you see a void?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I think this is the void now.
Yes, sir.
This is the void, eh? Now, if I connect the centers of these three spheres, क्या shape आएगा, guys?
Triangle.
Triangle. So this type of void, which is created in between these three spheres, which has the shape of a triangle, these are known as a triangular voids. These are known as a triangular voids. So a triangular void is created in between how many spheres, guys? Three. A triangular void is created in between your three spheres. Right? But okay, so it's easy, understood? No issues?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now we know what is a triangular void. A triangular void क्यों बोलते हैं इसको? Because the void का shape is not triangular, right? But it is created between three spheres, the center on which joining we get a triangle. इसलिए इसको triangular void बोलते हैं. Now see. Okay, now you need to imagine a bit. So these are three spheres. These are three spheres, right? These are three spheres. Okay. Now say suppose I have another sphere on top of this. ऐसा यहाँ पर मैंने ये इसका ये तीन जो sphere है ना, I have kept one sphere on top of this, right? So ये जो sphere मैंने रखा है इसको ऊपर, इसका center कहाँ पर होगा? Actually, where will the center? The center will lie out here. The center will somewhat lie out here. Yes, is it true? इसका ये तीन sphere I am keeping on a plane, and I have kept another sphere on top of this, right? So I am just denoting that by another circle like this, like this. So तुम imagine करो तीन sphere यहाँ पर है, तीन sphere यहाँ पर है, three spheres are here, three spheres are here. एक sphere इसका ऊपर रखा है, मतलब उसका center यहाँ पर है. Now if I just, how can I visualize? The three centers are in the same plane like this, right? The three centers are in the same plane like this. ये जो तीन स्फीयर है इसका सेंटर एक ही प्लेन में, और जो फोर्थ स्फीयर है उसका सेंटर ऊपर होगा. ऊपर मींस आई एम ड्राइंग आउट हियर. Now if I join the center of all the spheres, what type of shape will I get?
Tetrahedral.
Tetrahedral.
Tetrahedral. Good. I'm getting a tetrahedral. So the void which is created out here, यहाँ पर void दिख रहा है, obviously ये होगा void. ये जो void दिख रहा होगा. So this void is known as a tetrahedral void. It's known as a tetrahedral void. इसको हम लोग tetrahedral void. Okay. Okay, fine. So I'll show you. Don't worry. I'm going to show all of these in the next class. Hey. Yes, यहाँ पर मैं just for your board's purpose, I'm just trying to draw on your board now. If you can understand, if you can draw on the board now, you'll understand everything. ये होगा तीन. ये तीनों का center lies in the same plane, I suppose. तीनों का center तो एक ही plane में होगा. Now मैं क्या करूँगा? इसके ऊपर में तीन sphere, कैसे रखूंगा, यहाँ पर एक स्फीयर रखूंगा, यहाँ पर दो स्फीयर रखूंगा यहाँ पर. So I'll place a sphere on top of this. यहाँ पर ठीक है, जस्ट ऑपोजिट वे में. यहाँ पर तो वोइड तो ऑब्वियसली फिर से दिख रहा है यहाँ पर. वोइड तो दिख रहा होगा. सो यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है एक्चुअली, ये जो तीन स्फीयर है इसका सेंटर इट्स लाइज समवेयर आउट हियर. ये तीन का ऐसा है, इसका सेंटर यहाँ पर. और ये जो नीचे वाला स्फीयर है इसका सेंटर भी इट लाइज समवेयर आउट हियर. ये ऐसा होगा. ये तीनों स्फीयर का सेंटर एक प्लेन में होगा और ये तीनों का इसका ऊपर होगा. ऊपर तो नहीं ड्रॉ कर पाऊंगा मैं, ऐसा ड्रॉ कर रहा हूं. नाउ यू जॉइन ऑल द सेंटर्स. क्या शेप आ रहा है, ये क्या शेप आ रहा है? इसको बोलते हैं हम लोग ऑक्टाहेड्रॉन. इसको बोलते हैं हम लोग ऑक्टाहेड्रॉन. चार ऐसा, एक ऊपर एक नीचे. ओके, सो दिस void which is created in between the six spheres, this void which is created in between the six spheres is known as your octahedral void. It's known as an octahedral void. ठीक है. So triangular void between three spheres, tetrahedral void between four spheres, तीन एक प्लेन में एक इसके ऊपर, octahedral in between six spheres है. Six कैसे? तीन एक ही प्लेन में और three in a different opposite way. I'll explain this. Don't worry, मैं तुम लोगों को 3D diagram दिखा दूँगा. So just I'm trying to give you an idea that there are different types of voids. क्या का पढ़ा? Triangular पढ़ा, tetrahedral पढ़ा और हम लोगों ने पढ़ा octahedral void. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
So now you go on tracking the spheres, you come across different types of words. You will be coming across different types of words. So now just solely for your board's purpose, sir, solely for your board purpose. Okay, so just लिख लो. For a close pact, of n spheres, for a close pack of n spheres, okay, for a close pack of n spheres, your number of tetrahedral void will be n. Number of tetrahedral void will be n, and the number of octahedral void will be twice. Sorry. ये twice n होगा. Number of octahedral void तुम्हारा n होगा. So that means in a FCC total how many spheres will be there? In a FCC arrangement total how many spheres will be there? FCC में total spheres कितना होगा बोलो तो? 4. So 4 spheres होगा तो FCC arrangement में total tetrahedral void कितना होगा?
8.
Total octahedral void कितना होगा वो arrangement में? 4 ही होगा. So if there are 4 number of spheres, total octahedral void same number as spheres, tetrahedral void तुम्हारा twice the number of spheres. Okay, fine. So ये चीज याद कर लेना बस. So this you need to remember, right? This you need to remember. अब देखो. So इस बार syllabus में तुम लोगों को पहले नहीं था ये. So where are the tetrahedral and octahedral voids located? ये कहाँ पर locate होता है? Okay. So next topic title: location of tetrahedral and octahedral voids. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Now, लिखो. In a CCP, I have not done this yet. I have not done this yet. Bracket or FCC. So I'll make you understand this in the next class. Next class I'll explain you everything. CCP मतलब एक arrangement है, 3-dimensional. उसका basic unit FCC है. In a CCP arrangement of atoms, in a CCP arrangement, okay. So there is one octahedral void at the center. बस इतना ही याद करो. There is one octahedral void at the center and 12 octahedral voids and 12 octahedral voids at the eighth center. मतलब क्या है? जो FCC का जो FCC अरेंजमेंट होगा, so where can you find the octahedral void? एक octahedral void यहाँ पर होगा, बीचों बीच में. And where will you find the other octahedral voids? You will find the 12 octahedral voids at the center of 12 edges like this. So I'm not going into details here. I'm not going into details. So I'm not going into details. वो सिर्फ तुम लोगों का नीट लेवल में होगा. So I'm just trying to explain you. Just याद कर लेना कहाँ पर होगा voids. बस this much is enough. So now you can you calculate the number of octahedral voids, guys? Can you calculate the number of octahedral voids now? मैंने बोल दिया कहाँ कहाँ पर होगा. So what is the number of octahedral void? Number of octahedral voids कैसे calculate करेंगे? जैसे तुम number of atoms calculate करते हो कि this void does not belong to this unit cell और center का S का center में. So it is shared by other unit cell as well. This void belongs to other unit cell as well. So same calculation. चलो कितना होगा बोलो? एक बीचों बीच में. So 1 plus H का contribution कितना होगा? 12 and then 1 H का contribution कितना होगा? 1/4 into 12. What is the contribution of a particle at the edge? 1/4. So what is the contribution of a void at the वही होगा 1/4. कितना आ रहा है? Number of octahedral void कितना आ रहा है? 4 ही आ रहा है. So FCC में 4 particles per unit cell है, octahedral void भी 4 ही है. N spheres होगा तो octahedral void area है. So just I'm telling you for your board sake, this is more than enough. I'm not going through the thing. I'm not going through the detailed discussion. मैं नहीं जा रहा हूँ, मैं नहीं घुस रहा हूँ. ठीक है? चलो ये हुआ तुम्हारा octahedral void का लोकेशन. Just कहाँ पर octahedral void होगा? मतलब बीचों बीच में है, सेंटर एज का सेंटर में. So similarly, where are the tetrahedral voids situated? I'll rub this. I'm just rubbing this. Now ये जो voids का detail discussion में जो हम लोग entrance class में करूँगा. If you guys want to watch the video, okay, I'll just send you the link. वहाँ पर मैं details में discuss करूँगा, अभी नहीं discuss करूँगा. ठीक है? So if you guys want it, I can give you the link. वहाँ पर मैं discuss करूँगा. In a CCP arrangement, remember there are 2 tetrahedral voids along a body diagonal. There are 2 tetrahedral voids along a body diagonal. मतलब क्या हुआ? How many body diagonals are there in a unit cell?
One.
बस एक ही है. There's only one body diagonal in a unit cell.
2.
बस 2 ही है.
12 side there.
How do you get a body diagonal? By connecting how many corners you get a body diagonal?
2.
कितना कॉर्नर कनेक्ट करने से एक बॉडी डायगोनल मिलेगा? बॉडी डायगोनल मतलब ये, why are you getting confused? ये कॉर्नर और ये कॉर्नर जोड़ दो, एक बॉडी डायगोनल मिलेगा.
4.
तो कितना कॉर्नर्स कनेक्ट करने से बॉडी डायगोनल मिलेगा एक?
So 2.
So कितना कॉर्नर्स है ऐसा ही? How many corners are there?
8.
8.
तो 2 कॉर्नर कनेक्ट करने से एक बॉडी डायगोनल मिलेगा. तो 8 कॉर्नर्स कनेक्ट करने से कितना बॉडी डायगोनल मिलेगा?
16.
2 कनेक्ट करने से 1 बॉडी डायगोनल, 8 करने से कितना?
4.
4. Why are you getting confused? So it is body diagonal. ये एक body diagonal होगा है. Opposite corners, ठीक है? So यहाँ पर एक tetrahedral void होगा, यहाँ पर एक tetrahedral void होगा बस. So there are 2 tetrahedral. I'm not showing a tetrahedral void. मतलब I'm not going to detail discussion. ठीक है? So therefore number of tetrahedral voids कितना होगा? Total body diagonal कितना होगा? एक बॉडी डायगोनल में 2 वॉइड होगा. ऐसा बॉडी डायगोनल कितना है? 4 है. So there are 8 tetrahedral voids. So FCC में 4 units, 4 particles है, tetrahedral void 8. So where are the tetrahedral voids situated? Along the body diagonal. So how many along a body diagonal? 2 tetrahedral voids along a body diagonal. बस, ठीक है? So as far as the boards are concerned, बस you need to just remember this thing. You need to remember this, the location of tetrahedral and octahedral voids. कहाँ पर है? अब कैसा बनाएंगे हम लोग? How do we find out 8 कैसा आएगा? I'll explain that in the details discussion in the entrance class. ठीक है? So for the board, this much is more than enough. And one more thing, those who are using your old NCERT, you won't find this topic. You want वो the additional revised edition है उसमें ही मिलेगा ये. So you can xerox that page. Location of octahedral and tetrahedral void. It's given out there diagrammatically. ठीक है? Now see. Now ये तो डिस्कस कर लिया. चलो वर्ड्स बहुत सारा डिस्कस कर लिया. Now whatever questions we can expect it. Okay. So listen. A compound is formed by 2 elements. It's so easy. X and Y. A compound is formed by 2 elements, X and Y. Okay. So atoms of element Y make the CCP. Atoms of Y are arranged in CCP, while those of X occupy 2/3 of octahedral void. Okay, find the formula. Find the formula of the compound. Okay, find formula. Okay, so write it down. It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, देखो CCP मतलब we know what is the unit cell in CCP. CCP मतलब FCC. CCP मतलब FCC. Now, atoms of Y are arranged in CCP का मतलब क्या? You need to understand this. Atoms of Y are arranged in CCP means CCP मतलब FCC. So, which position does the atom Y occupy? In FCC, which atoms does the atom Y occupy? they occupy they are arranged in CCP matlab, they are arranged in FCC matlab, Y occupy the corners. FCC में कहाँ पर occupy होता है? Y occupy the corners and the center of faces. They occupy the center of faces. So these are all atoms Y. And where are X present? Where are X present? The X occupy 2/3 of octahedral void. They occupy the octahedral void. How is an octahedral void formed? कहाँ पर form होगा? कहाँ पर form होगा guys? Octahedral void.
Corners.
Octahedral अभी पढ़ा. 8th center है.
8th center.
8th center. ठीक है 8th center में.
It's centered.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay, now मुझे पता है CCP में total atoms कितना है? FCC में 8 यूनिट से में कितना एटम होता है? But I'm not concerned. मुझे मैं assume करता हूँ मुझे पता नहीं. So I'll just assume let the number of atoms Y equals to say X or N whatever. मैं X लिख लेता हूँ. मुझे पता है ये वैल्यू 4 है लेकिन चलो मैं मान लेता हूँ मुझे पता नहीं एग्जाम में भूल गए सपोज तुम लोग मैं X पकड़ लेता हूँ. So if there are n number of X number of atoms, what is the number of octahedral void? How many octahedral voids will be there? If there are X number of spheres, octahedral void कितना होगा? यहाँ पर total X number of particles है ना Y का. So what is the number of octahedral void? अभी क्या पढ़ा था हम लोग? X ही होगा.
Yes.
अगर n sphere है तो octahedral void n ही होगा. यहाँ पर X sphere है मैंने number of octahedral void X ही होगा. So does X occupy all the octahedral void? No, it occupies only 2/3 of octahedral void. So therefore, number of atoms X. Number of atoms X कितना होगा? Yes, it occupies 2/3 of total octahedral void. Total octahedral void X था, उसमें से atom X occupy कर रहा है 2/3 of that octahedral void. So what is the ratio of X is to Y? क्या होगा ratio? What is the ratio? X is to Y बोलो. 2/3x is to X ये आएगा 2/3 is to 1. इसको होल नंबर में कन्वर्ट करो कितना आएगा?
6 is to.
So
You multiply by 3 ना?
2 is to 3.
2 is to 3.
Yeah, 2, 3, let's see.
So what is the formula of the compound? Therefore the formula of the compound is X2Y3. Isn't it simple? यहाँ से और easy क्या हो सकता है?
मैले बुझिन त X हरु.
देखो, which position does the atom Y occupy? It occupies the CCP मतलब face center. These are all atoms Y. And we know, we have assumed that the number of atoms Y, the number of spheres of atoms Y is equal to X. हमने क्या assume किया? It is X. So if there are X number of spheres in a unit cell, if there are X number of spheres, octahedral void भी X ही होगा, tetrahedral void 2X होगा, लेकिन यहाँ पर octahedral void X ही होगा. And ये जो void है ना खाली space, ये खाली space में कौन सा atom है? कौन सा atom है? X. But X occupies only 2/3. So number of octahedral void X है, atoms X 2/3 of X. So which part did you not understand? Well, कौन सा part समझ? Because these things are going to come. This is the simplest problem you will be getting in chemistry. This is an easy problem हो ही नहीं सकता. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'll give you one more.
सर हामीले रेशियो चाहिँ किन निकालेको?
Next problem. Explain you right. Huh?
सर
Yes.
सर हामी रेशियो चाहिँ किन निकालेको?
So if you don't find out the how to know how many atoms of X and Y will be there? तुमको तो formula निकालना है ना, formula निकालने के लिए you need to know how many X and how many Y are there. So what is the ratio of these atoms? What is the molecular formula? What is molecular formula of a compound? It gives us the ratio of exact number of atoms present in a molecule, right? So obviously we need the ratio of each of the atoms. To find out the molecular formula, you need to know the ratio. The water का formula H2O है. What is the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen? 2:1. Ratio लगेगा हम लोग molecular formula के, ठीक है?
Yes.
But you need to ask question like this. Only then it will be clear, right? A question आएगा in a hexagonal closed packed structure. इसको abbreviation HCP कर सकता हूँ मैं. मैंने नहीं पढ़ा है ना ये स्ट्रक्चर अभी तक पढ़ा है हेक्सागोनल. फिर भी हम लोग प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. So 1/8 of tetrahedral voids are occupied by its dipositive ions, while 1/2 of octahedral voids are occupied by Y trinegative Y tripositive ions. Okay, पहले कॉपी कर.
Sir, what is HCP?
I have not done that. Okay, I will discuss in the next class. एक arrangement है. तुम एक याद करो, एक arrangement है. It's an arrangement. It's a way of arranging the particles. HCP, CCP. Okay, so I'll do this in the next class. उसके लिए audio visual class लगेगा थोड़ा सा. अब यहाँ पर बोला है in a cubic closed pack of a mixed oxide है. Mixed oxide मतलब compound में oxygen present है. यहाँ पर mixed oxide बोला है. मतलब स्टूडेंट 99% स्टूडेंट यहीं पर कंफ्यूज होता है, ठीक है. मिक्स्ड ऑक्साइड मतलब इज ऑक्सीजन प्रेजेंट.
Yes, sir.
Obviously oxide मतलब it's a compound of oxygen. Why are you getting confused? तो मिक्स अच्छा ये मिक्स के लिए प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, छोड़ दो ना, सिर्फ ऑक्साइड समझो, ठीक है. ऑक्सीजन इज प्रेजेंट अब.
Yes, sir.
Now in a hexagonal closed packed structure of a mixed oxide का मतलब ये जो ऑक्सीजन ऑक्साइड आयंस है ना, ये जो ऑक्साइड आयंस है, they occupy the lattice points है. So these points hexagonal closed packed, it is a way of arranging the particles. अभी तक पता नहीं है, but मुझे पता है the lattice points are occupied by oxide ions. The lattice point जो भी है, जहाँ पर भी है lattice point is occupied by oxide ions है. So इसीलिए यहाँ पर बोला in a HCP structure of a mixed oxide means oxide ions, they occupy the lattice points of a HCPA. Oxide ions, they occupy the lattice points of a HCP structure. ठीक है, so कितना oxide ions होगा HCP में पता है हम लोगों को? Do you know how many oxide ions are there in the HCP structure? How many lattice points are there? पता नहीं, तो कितना assume करोगे तुम लोग? How much will you assume?
X.
X. So we'll assume now again. Let the number of oxide means O di negative, right? This is the oxide ion, right? Ions in HCP arrangement be equal to X. मुझे I'm not bothered कितना है X का वैल्यू, मुझे पता भी होगा तो मैं X ही लिखूंगा. So oxide ions, they occupy the lattice points. ठीक है. Now if there are X number of oxide ions, what will be the number of tetrahedral voids? बताओ.
2x.
2x. Now तुम लोग आ रहे हो असली character में. Yes, it's 2x. If there are X number of particles in a unit cell, if there are X number of particles in a unit cell, tetrahedral void 2x होगा. So what will be the number of dipositive ions? What will be the number of X dipositive ions? बताओ. कितना होगा? It occupies all the tetrahedral void. Does it occupy all the tetrahedral void, or it occupies what fraction? 1/8. So number of X positive ions, it occupies X positive ions are present in 1/8 of the total tetrahedral void. It is present only in 1/8 of the total tetrahedral void. So कितना होगा ये? It will be X by 4. Okay. So similarly, some ions are there in the octahedral void as well. So for X number of particles, what will be the number of octahedral void? कितना होगा octahedral void?
X.
X. Good. So does it occupy all the octahedral void? White tripositive ions? No, it occupies only half of it. Right? So number of white tripositive कितना होगा? कितना होगा? It occupies only half of the total octahedral void available. So it will be X by 2. Okay. So what is the ratio of X, Y and oxide? So we have X, जिसका valency 2 है. We have Y, जिसका valency 3 है. We have oxygen, जिसका valency 2 है. So what is the ratio of these particles? What is the ratio? X कितना है तुम्हारा? X कितना है? X by 4. Y कितना है? X by 2. Oxygen कितना है? X. So this is 1 by 4 is to 1 by 2 is to 1. So convert into whole number. You will multiply throughout by 4.
4.
4 is
Yeah, आएगा?
yes, sir.
So therefore, what is the formula, guys?
X y
बोलो
2
X
y2
Y कितना 2
O4.
O4. This is the formula of the compound XY2O4. Yes, this is the formula of the compound. It's so easy. It's such an easy. So यहाँ पर 99% of the students समझ में नहीं पाएगा. यहाँ पर question is very clear. In a hexagonal close packed structure of a mixed oxide. Oxide मतलब oxide ions has to be present. And oxide ions occupies the lattice points of HCPA. और यहाँ पर तो बाकी तो क्वेश्चन क्लियर है. X dipositive तो it occupies tetrahedral void. Y tripositive तो it occupies octahedral void. Where are the oxide ions present? In HCP arrangement. HCP arrangement, we are not concerned about HCP arrangement. छोड़ दो. क्या है? We are not bothered about that. हम लोग को just assume करेंगे HCP में total number of lattice points तुम्हारा total number of particles हम लोग X assume करेंगे. Okay. Analyze this problem and tell me if it is understood, it's not understood.
Yes, सब बुझे.
Yes, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now I'll give you an easy one. I'll give you an easy one. Okay. So you do this on your own. I'm not going to help you out. So next class is going to be important. I will be showing you some audio visual, okay, to understand the close packing. अब ये सब पढ़ेंगे हम HCP, CCP सब पढ़ेंगे. So yeah, have you heard of this term corundum? So it's a mineral of aluminium. Okay, in corundum, oxide ions are arranged in a HCP. Again यहाँ पर दिया है. Oxide ions are arranged in HCP packing and aluminium ions occupies 2/3 of octahedral voids. Find the formula of the compound. Chal. Oxide ions are present in HCP packing. मतलब वो जो HCP में जो lattice points होता है वहाँ पर oxide ions है. So कितना using करोगे oxide ions again?
X.
X चलो अब कर दो मुझे formula. Last for the day, huh? Okay, now you guys enjoying?
All का.
Only okay. Okay. So find the formula again. Chalo, now I trust you guys. Give me the answer straight away.